what's up everybody? It's Heather with Holloway Media Services. I want to tell you how to capture better video. But before I get to it, make sure that whatever you're watching this on, you hit the follow, you hit the like button, or you hit subscribe. All right, now, the thing is, video marketing is huge, and we are only going to be consuming more and more and more video. So if you're not adding video into your content mix, you really are missing out on an opportunity to get in front of your audience the way that they want to consume media. I mean, you're able to hold attention with video, you're able to show your personality with video, you're able to be trusted better with video. So I really urge you to start marketing with video if you're not doing that. And it's not a huge barrier to entry. Now look, I know I'm a former television commercial producer, so yeah, Heather, it might be easier for you, but I'm a business owner. I'm busy. I don't know how to do this thing. Never fear. I'm gonna teach you how to do it really, really quickly. There are 3 things that you should invest in. And look, you can get this stuff for under $100. I'm gonna show you what we use when we go on shoots, and it's not that expensive. And look, there's a low barrier to entry here as far as equipment is concerned. You don't have to spend a ton of money on gear that's gonna elevate your video game. So the first thing you need is a microphone. Okay, a microphone. And if you want to be really cool and speak like lingo, like terms in the industry, it's called a lavalier microphone. And in fact, that's what I'm using right now. And these suckers are cheap. Look, the kit that we have is from Movo. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna send you a really cool kit. It's gonna come in a little carrying device here. And look, when you unbox it, you're gonna get 2 pieces of equipment here. So you have one that's going to send a signal and one that's going to receive a signal. And these work really, really well with your cell phone. And by the way, that's the only camera you need, okay? That's the only camera you need. Doesn't matter if it's an iPhone, a Google phone, a Samsung phone. They all really shoot video really, really well because these guys that are making the cell phones understand that it's important that people capture video, really nice video. So we as a consumer are on the better end of that deal because we're getting better and better and better cameras in our phones. So right off the bat, use your phone as your camera. Okay. So back to the microphone. You're gonna get 2 receivers, right? So what you'll do is you'll take your microphone, they're gonna give you a microphone, and you're gonna put that microphone in and it's gonna even show you on here. Let me put it up there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a microphone connection there. You plug that bad boy in. Now, after you put your battery in there, now your microphone is ready. Then you need to get your receiver ready. And what you need to do is hit this little line out, okay? You're gonna put your smaller cord that comes in this particular kit in the line out, and then the other end is gonna go into your cell phone. You put AA batteries in here, make sure they're both turned on, little lights will light up. That means that they're talking to each other. Make sure to record a test video before you go to actually record your video to make sure everything is lined up, and there you go. Now, the reason why I really like these is because you're basically wireless. And if you're anything like me who likes to talk with your hands, or maybe you're moving around a little bit, this allows you the freedom to walk around, to, move around and be active. Now, if you don't want something like that, you could go with another kit that we have here. It's from Maono. I don't know how to say it. Maono. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Any hooty hoo. So this one is super, super user friendly, and it has an extremely long cord. We're still going. Look at this thing. I think it's about 6 feet. 6 feet of cord that you get with these guys. And the cool thing with this little kit is, let's say you're doing some interviews, all right? Let's say you're doing some interviews. Well, you have a dual plug right here. And this kit comes with 2 of these microphones. So if you're doing a podcast, you can be the host. Boom, you're connected right now. Then you could have your guest and you connect it on the other input right here. And now you have 2 microphones that you can connect to your cell phone, okay? and you could create, you know, a podcast from there, or if you're interviewing somebody, if you're going live, you know, on Facebook, whatever it is, and you have a guest, that would be really, really good. So let's run a little test really quickly. I'm mic'd up right now, and here's a movie secret. I have my microphone on the inside of my shirt, so you don't see my microphone. So when you go to record your videos, ladies, you can strap that sucker on your bra. Fellas, you could just clip it to the inside of your shirt. If you have a jacket on, clip it on the inside of the jacket. So it's really nice not to see the microphone. But if that's not the case, that's okay. You can always clip the microphone on the outside of your shirt as well. So here is what it sounds like with the microphone, and here's what it sounds like without the microphone. So there should be a big difference. In fact, it should be a little bit more echoey in here, a little bit more hollow of a sound. And what that microphone does is, of course, it's picking up exactly your voice, and it's super clear, and it's able to amplify that. So I really suggest getting a microphone, especially if you're running and gunning and you're outside or you're in a noisy environment. It is a must to have a microphone. In your office, not so bad. In a controlled environment, not so bad. But even still, why not do the extra thing? Why not do the pro thing and invest in that microphone? So you have the option of going wireless or wired, and you know, maybe you want one of each. We're an agency, so we have many of various forms and we use them all. So, but that's tip number one. You want great audio. That is gonna set you apart from your competition. Now, the second thing you want would be lighting. Okay, you want lights. Why are lights so important? Well, you're gonna be able to see yourself. It's super important. In fact, I'm gonna turn my lights off and you can see the difference between lights on and lights off. All right, here we are with lights off. It's all yellow and green, and it looks like I'm in a swamp, and I don't like it. Okay, I mean, this video would be okay without a light, but if you can invest just a couple dollars and do it a little bit better so that you're, you know, outpacing your competition, why not do it? So get yourself some lights. In fact, I need to turn mine back on. That's so much better, isn't it? So invest in some lights, okay? And again, these aren't that expensive. In fact, we have 2 kits that we got off of Amazon. Here, I'm gonna show you right here, and they work great. Now, with this particular kit, I would suggest getting the battery packs so that you're not tethered to the wall. So if you're a mover and a shaker and you wanna do videos, you know, around your brewery, or if you wanna do videos around your office, or if you wanna do videos outside, you know, it's handy to have that battery pack so that you don't have to be connected to the wall. But lighting is so incredibly important because you get to see your face, and it just looks a whole lot better. Now, the final thing that I want to talk about is if you're doing any sort of marketing and you really want to make sure that you're hitting on points, is invest in a teleprompter. Now, with a teleprompter, what you get to do there is using your iPad or your phone, or a combination of an iPad and a phone, or 2 phones or 2 iPads, however you want to record that, you're able to record on one device and then display your script on another. And so that way you stay focused, you make sure you hit all your points, you have your call to action, you have your intro, and you're able to easily watch as the words scroll up, just like people do on the news, right? And it focuses and dials in your messaging and just polishes it off that much better. So to recap, the 3 things that are really important to creating better video content would be microphones, lights, and if you want to spring for a teleprompter like we do, I would suggest getting that. I hope this helped you out. If there's any questions that you have about particular mics, or if you have any trouble, you know, hooking up your mic to your phone, let me know. Comment below. Let me know if this helped you out. Let me know if tips like this are of use for you, or if there are any other tips that you would like to hear. Because look, you have 2 former television commercial producers at your disposal. So if there's any burning questions that you have, I'd love to hear it. My name is Heather. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye.